Well, my dad gave me my first Super-8 camera and handed it to me when I must have been in 4th or 5th grade, because he had made films for us when we were kids, and that's how he used to entertain us. He would star us in a movie, a vampire movie. He would tell us what to do. We would act it out. He would shoot it in the backyard. Then he would go edit it together, create a soundtrack, put it on a cassette tape, and then to entertain us, we would all sit down and watch it. I guess, I don't know, a few years later, he gave me a movie camera, and he said, here, you should start making your own. I think the first real movie I made from end to end that wasn't just dumb little clips of things was a claymation film, and where you stop motion and you bend the clay and mold the clay and move it across. And I think I made that when I was in grade school.
My relationship with John as a film director began at a very young age. I think we both were in junior high school. John even might have been in grade school. And we would take the camera over to Century City, and we had guns, and we ran around the Century City Mall. We were chasing bad guys, and we came up the escalator, and over the loudspeaker we heard, "Please stop. Please come to the information desk," or something like that. And security was kicking us out of the Century City Mall. So that was the beginning of John as the renegade filmmaker.
Making the videos was the equivalent of the parents saying, "Go outside and play." The house would be running, there'd be things happening, and we 3 or 4, whoever was there, would be involved in a video on a Saturday or after school within the house, and it was just as natural as us being outside playing baseball.
There was a time in junior high and high school when every weekend was spent making a Super-8 movie. And me and Jonathan and Mike and Bo and all our friends, we would make Super-8 movies. And we loved dressing up and spoofing characters we loved on television or in films. We did long, epic films with hospital sequences and operating room shenanigans, and we had special effects back in those days that were very crude and hilarious. We had double exposures, we had motorcycles and cars, and we would borrow anything we could to make our productions look big. And once sound came along, we had to start writing scripts with dialogue that was funny as well as the visuals. We had great fun writing comedy sketches to shoot and somehow piece them all together. Culminating in the largest film we did in high school was a triple movie feature Super-8, and it had 3 components in it. It had a Star Wars spoof in it, where we dressed up and played Star Wars characters. I remember we'd build cockpits and sit in them and pretend to fly. I remember hand painting the individual 8mm frames with red paint to simulate laser fire in a laser gun battle. The movie also had a Dirty Harry component, because Mike and I loved Clint Eastwood and the Dirty Harry movies, so we spoofed that. It also had a Batman spoof, which we dressed up in tights and Batman and Robin outfit and taped poster board on the side of Mike's mother's Pontiac Firebird and drove around Mulholland Drive shooting funny stuff. And of course we pretended there was a warehouse with a big fight scene against the Joker. I think the exhilaration you feel at the end of a shoot day is the same on a Super-8 movie when I was 15 as it is now. Now as an older person and a professional making these kind of things, the Route 30 movies as an example, are as close to that Super-8 experience that I could get. And when I say that, I mean they're made with happiness, and they're made without thinking about the end result. They're made to enjoy at the time and have fun and work with people you want to work with and do fun things and laugh. That's what Super-8 movies were when we were kids, just laughter. I provided a good deal of entertainment for my parents and their friends all through junior high and high school. It was pretty funny.